my little tattletales. How y'all doing tonight? Listen, it don't matter. Come in and shut the door. Kim Kardashian is playing in our face. I know what you're saying. What else is new? Well, baby, this time she decided to pull Kanye West back into her mess. Now, before I said it, I did a video that said, Kanye, you better run. This is the real life version of Get Out. But all jokes aside, Kim literally has been going with a barrage of media about how her and Kanye are besties and, you know, best friends forever. He's Jennifer, I'm Heather, besties. She's been literally on her Winx Club besties for life with Kanye West, which is a stark turnaround because like not even 6-7 months ago, she was trying to act like she was reenacting sleeping with the enemy and not without my child, breaking her children through freedom of her little 28-year-old boyfriend getting, we want freedom inked across his chest. You guys, what am I babbling about? Kim has really done it this time. I know she's very heavy-handed. I know. And that's one of the things that makes the Kardashians so fun to talk about. But this time, it's just like A equals B. Can you please stop doing C? But you know what? I speak BS. Demon recognizes demon. And Kim, I saw what you were trying to do. You're trying to make Kanye take the fall, but don't worry, my little tattletales. We're going to decode this with the PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to let y'all know where all the bodies are buried. Y'all ready for this? I do want to give a shout out to the Kardashians for making this a particularly funny Tuesday with their aunt. Don't forget, I got a couple more videos coming out tonight, so make sure you keep checking back every hour, mama. This show ain't over, and there's a few other things going on in the blogosphere. All right, y'all ready to decode this BS and see how she's trying to throw Kanye under the bus and also protect herself from her little trademark copyright infringement? All right, then let's go. But before we do that, hit like, comment, and subscribe. You know how it's YouTube, baby. You know how it's worked. The same way. Listen, mama's got to eat. All right? Mama's got to eat. Now, let's get into this with my PowerPoint presentation. Boom. Listen, before I start, I do want to give a shout out to the Dream Team. Kanye's post, of course, Crazy Kardashian News, Tigeria, and Mixed Escape, right? Mixed Escape. Listen, Adi, listen, follow them on Instagram. Anyway, let's get into this mess. Y'all ready for this? All right. So Kim showing her skins off. Let's put this on the SummerSlam screen. She's showing her skins off. Now, I have to say, it is very, very cute packaging. And when it was so cute, I was like, and the color scheme's really cute. It matches most people's bathrooms these days with the marble, with this, with that. But even if your bathroom's not updated, it'll still be a cute look. Now, let's get into this, and I'm just going to press pause and let y'all know where the game starts. But listen to this. Speakers on, volume up. Oh, wait, you already got the volume on. Okay, let's go.
Mood boards from our original brainstorming sessions.
First of all, this is from Kim's original brainstorming session. We know from the way Kim dresses, from what she eats, from the jokes she makes, Kim is not a creative or original person. Girl, you were just invited to these brainstorm sessions if you don't stop.
And usually everything is like sculptures, art pieces, things from my home. This is like an Axel Vavort.
Interesting note, sculptures, pieces, things from her home. But Kim had nothing to do with the planning of her home. It was all Kanye West. He had the vision. They even got into multi arguments about that. I will say also when it comes to her home, yeah, you didn't even design that. So let's go. So basically, you're taking from Kanye's influence, but it gets deeper.
These are some early renderings and trying out all different fonts.
Notice that when these renderings were made, it was KKW. Kim Kardashian West. It was KKW. Keep that in mind. It's going to be very important in a moment.
And of course, my creative process wouldn't have been complete.
Your creative process wouldn't have been complete? You mean all your ideas?
And I always give credit where credit is due.
Do you always give credit where credit is due? Because there's a lot of trademark. You know what? Let's continue.
Without Kanye, or Ye. And he brought his team and introduced me to Willow, and we came up with the new name. That was actually his idea, and the packaging shapes were his, and even the font he did, just like Skims.
Okay, now, you might think that she's trying to throw Kanye under the bus, and you would be right, but there's something deeper going on. First of all, Kim, did you just catch yourself in your first lie? all of these prototypes have KKW. Now you're trying to say that Kanye suggested that you use Skkn, Kim Kardashian, where Kanye has always been very proud and very adamant of you taking his last name. Remember when they first got married, there was some friction going on between him and Kris because he wanted Kim to take West and Kris thought it would ruin Kim's brand. Do you remember all that speculation going around back then? I do. Also, the fact that these prototypes are KKW, but Kanye West, who is a genius when it comes to packaging, when it comes to art, when it comes to the aesthetic, somehow wanted the name to be Skkn. Maybe guys, but something's not adding up. How did he come up from the name where he never, ever liked you just using Kim Kardashian? That's one of the reasons why, as soon as you got divorced, you changed your Instagram handle to KK, Kim Kardashian. But let's continue.
So you can see the outer packaging. We found all these old references and fun.
Okay, the reason she keeps referring to the packaging and the references and keep trying to be like, Ye created it all. She's not giving him his props. She's about to be hit, if she is hit, with a few trademark and patent copyrights. Is it patent? I know it's definitely trademark and patent copyrights. So now she's trying to actually do what she did whenever they have anything that might end up legally. They're trying to taint public opinion. Instead of just saying, this looks a lot like Desi Perkins, this looks like a lot like this looks a lot like that, you're now trying to say that Ye had all these prototypes, right? Now, if you look at these and also he was looking at ancient organic shapes. If you were a student of art history or textile history, you would actually recognize this. My whole point in saying is, not only is she trying to say that he discovered the name, so if there's any public blowback on that, let's blame Kanye, but also we weren't influenced by anything else. We had a whole team that looked at artistic and ancient shapes. I do want to say one thing with Kim. Let me put this on a thing. Kim needs to pick a lane. You are either the smartest girl on the planet, right? Getting people out of jail, knowing this. Remember, she looked at the camera and said, and just so you know, I screenshot everything. How about that? Remember, and Kris is like, good girl, right? My whole point in saying this is, Kim, you are a lawyer. I am sure you have taken a copyright class or a patent law class. If not, you have a team of in-house lawyers, right? Even if Kanye suggested, hey, why don't we call that Tisa Tells? Even if Kanye said, why don't we call this Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory skincare? You know that all name suggestions have to go through a team of lawyers. They submit it for copyright, trademark, patent, whatever the situation is. They submit it for that. And then you have to wait for the patent office to let you know, the trademark, the copyright, not copyright, but you get what I'm saying, to let you know whether there's already something that has it, whether you can challenge it, or whether you are being challenged. The fact that Kim is trying to act like Kanye suggested it and I just said okay, when you are, according to you, the baddest bee on the block, that passed the baby bar, got the highest thing, you are a legal eagle, you are anointed in the blood of the law, and you screenshot and save everything. And not even that, baby, this ain't your first rodeo when it comes to patent. It's not your first rodeo. So I ask you, Kimberly, what is the truth? Again, to me, this is all propaganda because she's trying to get herself out of something and she's using Kanye to throw under the bus. But let's continue, shall we?
I loved that material. And then you can see that that's really the material, something similar.
You know what's so funny though? Kim's trying to act like she did this all on her own and she was so involved with the process. But you see what she's like, and then these are shapes we use. She didn't even know that they were pre-organic. She didn't even know that they were organic from textile history. She didn't know anything about the shapes. She didn't know anything about human anthropology. She didn't know anything about the actual significance of these items that she said that they did all this research for. Kind of like what she did for the Marilyn Monroe dress. And if you see her even with the packaging, she can't even explain what's so cool about the packaging. Never mind, as many people pointed out, Kim, you really need to learn the meaning of reusable. Anyway, but let's go on. But listen to the way she doesn't even know how to describe the packaging, the textiles, nothing that's actually used. She doesn't even know how to point to the artistic significance, the anthropological, I just made that word up, the human anthropology significance of what she's doing, and how these organic shapes are both at once futuristic, but hearken to the past and tell the story of our present all at once. Let's listen.
Is what we got from, and when I realized that we wanted to really merge all my KKW brands and not have the customer go to 3 different sites.
She realized that when she tried to file for divorce, Kanye was fighting her. Then he said, fine, you can go for divorce, but baby, we split in these assets. Because don't forget, Kanye is a major investor in Skims and also a major investor in Skkn by Kim. Not only that, right? He's a major investor in all her stuff. He is the creative director. He is the visionary in charge of packaging and all that, not just packaging, but even creative directing. So peep game, but let's continue.
KKW Skin, KKW Fragrance, KKW Beauty. We wanted to come up with one name, kind of like Skims. The team.
Oh, sorry. You wanted to come up with one name because once you separate the business after you got divorced, you got made a name back. Kanye has no more rights to future. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that because we're going to wait until their divorce trial comes up for that one.
Team came up with the name Skkn. I think that was like Kanye and Willow and Skkn by Kim.
Yes, Skkn by Kim, but did any of your lawyers tell you, sorry, Skkn is already taken? Again, I believe she has 2 challenges already. Let's keep going.
I just love it. And I'm so excited that you guys are on this journey with us. And I just wanted to share a little behind the scenes of our creative process.
Okay, you guys, yes. I too am glad we are on this journey with Kim, and I just wanted to share with you guys a little creative process and the behind the scenes of what is going on with her allegedly trying to play nice with Kanye. Spoiler alert, it was a scheme. It's a trap. Run. Listen, please, somebody put on Runaway by Kanye West. Baby, I got a plan. Run away as fast as you can. Woo, but let's see what happens. Because one thing I do know, when Kim needs Kanye, she has no problem holding a carrot in front of his face. Anyway, little tattletales, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.